button yourself, pull your boots up. Stop moping about and decide.
Mum's got all tough love all of a sudden. Welcome to this week's episode of Wright at Home, and we are about to do the Wright Advice. So thank you for sending in your questions. There's some very good ones today, actually, guys.
There is.
So let's get cracking. The first one is, what's something you wish more women knew about motherhood, the good and the hard?
I don't think you're prepared. I mean, I'm not a mother, but I don't think women are prepared for motherhood
No,
as much as they
men
should
and women.
be.
I think, I simply think you cannot put it into words until you're in the situation. You cannot describe it.
Well, I always remember when Mark, they had Palmer, or when Michelle was actually pregnant, it really made me laugh because for once in his life, he actually stood back and said, I want to thank you, Mum, and I want to thank every woman out there. They carry this child. Their bodies go through so much. And I thought to myself, bloody hell, Mark, it took you a long time to say anything like that. But it really got to his head, like he couldn't believe that how a woman has to carry this child for 9 months, the uncomfortableness of it, and then actually give birth, and then you go
and
through.
keep this human alive.
Yeah, and then you have to go through the ups and downs of everything, bringing up a child.
Yeah, I mean, I could go on forever about it, but I think nothing can prepare you, for the love that you feel. I mean, it's all consuming. And I think a lot of my depression at the beginning, because I suffered postnatal depression, a lot of it was, well, first of all, you mourn your life before because you literally had a life before and then you have a life after, which sounds terrible, but it's the truth. You do. You kind of go,
It's the freedom you had.
It's the end of your old life and start of a new life.
I have zero independence now because it is all about this child that I'm obsessed with. And also I think it's about knowing that the love that you feel is so scary. It's like I physically breathe for this person now. And that's really daunting. When before that I lived this life where I just did what I wanted to, very selfishly really, but it was
free.
what it was.
You're free and you didn't have to worry about anything. Now it's the biggest worry in the world. And you never, ever, ever stop worrying as well. Don't matter how old they are, you'll always worry about your children.
You lay in bed worrying about things that don't even
Silly
exist.
things, you start imagining things and if
I
this
always
happened
think
and all that.
that in school, some of the stuff they teach you isn't really used much in your life, but they should really teach you about birth.
Yeah, you are literally, honestly, sent home out of that hospital. Sorry, Talia, I didn't mean to interrupt.
Yeah.
You're sent out of that hospital with no rule book, and it's like, see ya. Keep that alive and make sure you do it really well.
But
it's
some mums,
oh my God,
it must be so hard.
What do you do?
Yeah, and some young girls haven't got the help that a lot of us did have with mums.
Well, I just asked you. I asked my friends. I asked my
Exactly.
family, and 2 of my best friends had just had children. I was like, what do I do here?
Yeah, imagine being alone and
I'm
not
a really maternal person,
and not having any help.
And I still, I needed guidance. So I'd say it's.
I think you should be prepared for what your body goes through as well. Even after birth, they don't really teach you. So you should actually be taught all of that in school as a young, because some young adults do have children young. They don't mean to, or they do. They want to. They're not taught exactly what happened.
No.
I wouldn't know what happens after birth unless one of you had told me that you bleed and whatever else that happens, but you should be told all that rather than some of the other stuff that's taught that's not really needed.
Yeah,
I think
algebra.
it's more taught now though in schools than ever. But when I was young, we didn't. I didn't even know that you dilated when you was pregnant. When I had children,
That's what I mean.
I didn't know about dilating.
Can you imagine how many people go
My
into it
mum
blind?
went into giving birth not knowing that you dilated to be able to give birth.
I did. That's what I did. My mum's a very, very old-fashioned mum. She never talked about anything about babies.
But she never had it from her mum because her mum died when she was 11.
Exactly.
So she brought herself up with her dad and brother.
So mum never told me about periods. She never said anything. Only my grandma used to say, if you kiss a boy, you'll become pregnant. And I never forget that. I was so young, about 8 years of age.
Well, you scarred me for life. You were like, if you get with any boys, you're going to be known as this and you'll never get a husband. So I was literally Miss Frigid till I was about 12, no joking, 17.
But I think that's just the way I was brought up.
Yeah.
So you bring your children up like it. But no one prepares you about being a mother.
No one can. But what I would say is the things that you don't know about, the good is that it's a way of life. Now, I look forward, I miss him even when he's in the house. If I've not seen him for 10 minutes.
Not when he's naughty.
Apart from when he's naughty. It brings you so much joy and happiness and laughter and warmth and a new world. But then on the flip side of that, it's so daunting and scary and hard and so testing of your patience. And what I will say as well is in the first few years of childhood, to survive your relationship as parents, is you've got to really try hard. Like, you've got to be a team, because I can see how so many couples break up, because you are living for this human being that is testing you in every way possible. So to actually even have a bond with each other is like, that's gone. You have to just survive at this point. Go to work, make sure the house is clean. Life's rubbish at the minute anyway, with everything going on in the world. Like, just try to get through the day and survive it, with also bringing up this little human that thinks it rules your life, which pretty much does.
Yeah, he does.
You never get time for each other. So yeah, it's very, very challenging.
But then you do go through that stage, and then once they start going to school,
But I always say to Will,
back.
I'm like,
That life
this is
comes
all
back.
temporary.
Yeah,
I'm like,
it
you
is.
know, we take the rough with the smooth, and we there's amazing times, but just remember, this is all temporary. He's
all
going to grow
temporary.
up, and
Yeah.
you know, it will get
And then
easier.
you'll want to put him back down to be a baby, because you
miss
forget
him being a baby.
times. Yeah.
Yeah. The next person asked, I'm wondering whether my relationship has run its course and I should go into the new year as a single lady. How do I know if it's a rough patch or a relationship that's run its course? I think gut instinct.
Gut instinct. You know if you want to be with that person for the rest of your life. You 100% will know that you want him for the rest of your life. And if you've got doubts now and it's not going good, I
think
believe
hit and run.
It's time to go.
New year, new you. I really would just go for it and just let go, because you don't want to go into that new year hoping, and once again getting let down. I would hit and run.
How do you maintain friendships when everyone's so busy, kids, work and life?
Well, going back to like not having time, I think me and my friends, there's 7 of us from school and we're still best friends. We have to schedule in dates, otherwise we'll never get in. And we go months sometimes without seeing each other, which is terrible. So I think the key to it is someone in the group needs to take the reins and go on that WhatsApp group and be like, right, get together. These are the dates I can do. WhatsApp even makes it easier now with like a poll, doesn't it? And you can send out all the dates.
It's good,
and you
that.
just tick which ones you can do. That really helps us.
I think
guys.
making an
I
effort.
don't know what you're talking about, a poll, but yeah, I've got a diary. I have the old-fashioned diary. Without that diary, I couldn't survive. I have to write things down and look every
You're a
day.
diary girl. You're like
Oh,
Bridget
I'm
Jones.
definitely-
Basically, Mum, a poll is where you put at the top, like, where should we go for dinner? And then
Do a list of
you do
restaurants and everyone just
question-
presses which ones they
Oh,
want.
that
They're like
sounds
question
so
box.
long.
No, it's
It's
the
not, it's
quickest
really
thing
good.
ever.
Oh,
You
is
just
it?
click which one you like. Someone might put Indian, Chinese, Italian, and you just click which one you want.
And then the majority one gets it.
Okay.
You should do it. On your group chat with your friends, which we won't tell everyone what it's called.
No.
That's for another day. But yes, I would say you have to, you know, put in the effort, and someone in the team has to step up and make the dates
Well, that
happen.
is talking about my group. It's called the Pratt Chat, and it's been the Pratt Chat for about 7 or 8 years now. There's a group of us women. So we went away on a hen do, and it was just funny because one of my friends said, "Oh, that's a soppy Pratt." That's like, because we met these people that we had never seen before. So we just named them Soppy Pratt, Silly Pratt.
or was it Peter
Idiot
on the
Pratt.
hen?
It was just funny, and we just got the name stuck. So now we've all got names. Like, I think I'm Stupid Pratt. My best friend is
Clipboard
Pratt, because she's always
got the clipboard, yeah.
organised with clipboard. And we're just called the Pratt group. So when we put in about who wants to, we all meet up, and we don't have a poll like these young girls today. We just put in there, we go the same old place, the old Gandhi at Woodford, India, meet in the pub. Yeah, and the Pratts all do that.
It's normally a Tuesday, isn't it?
Yeah, mind you,
Cheeky
we call it
Tuesday.
Cheeky Tuesday, the Pratt Chat.
I've joined that years ago. I
Yeah.
joined one once or twice. It's a very interesting evening, that one.
We did go away this year as well. The Pratts did go away on holiday
yes.
this year.
Oh, God.
Pratts took it abroad.
We
The
went.
Pratts went
Pratts on tour.
Pratts on tour, and it was Pratts on tour. Let's
Yeah.
be honest.
Whatever went on that tour stays on tour. That's
Not
what
really.
we
We've
said.
seen all the videos.
Oh, we did have fun.
What's your advice to someone who had a tough year and doesn't feel excited about the next one?
Button yourself, pull your boots up. Stop moping about and decide.
Mum's got all tough love all of a sudden.
Pull your socks up and
That's
look
it.
in the mirror and say to yourself, no, I'm doing this. This year's going to be my best year.
That's the best piece of advice. Look in the mirror and say, affirmations, this is going to be an incredible year. Last year, goodbye, shove it under the mat, and move forward with positivity. Take up some things that you feel like you've always wanted to do and haven't had the chance to do, just to give yourself a change of scenery and routine.
If you really get bored, you can join my Pratt chat.
Mum, it's not that funny.
It's really not.
Sorry.
Have a bottle of Delacour. No. I think like it is really hard though, on a serious note, to go into a new year with positivity. Mum, seriously. I think go
positive.
Be positive and just try and think goodbye that year and on to the next. And take up new hobbies, take up new things that you have always wanted to do.
Believe in yourself.
Yeah, believe in yourself.
And aim for the highs, not the lows.
Yeah, just to be positive, set yourself some goals, make sure you try and stick to them as much as possible, and do things that make you feel good in yourself and your mind, and keep at them.
What's one thing you're choosing not to carry into the next year? I choose to take into the next year... what I choose not to take into the next year is self-doubt. And I promise you, I'm going to work on that big time. I'm actually, I think, going to a therapist. I'm just in the process of booking it. And it's a one-off therapy session. And it's about, you basically go to any trauma you've had and you get rid of it. And it kind of resets you.
I think that'd be good for you to do.
Yeah,
definitely.
interesting. I feel like everyone should have therapy, believe it or not. Some people don't think they should have, but...
Agreed. It's just
everyone
being
should
bothered
have
to do
therapy.
it and book it and commit to it. It's a commitment.
Because you don't realise... people are so in denial to needing therapy or needing a little bit of help with things going on in their minds.
I'm going to learn to take my Delacour into the new year.
Now, what do you choose not to take into the new year?
Choose not to take into the new year. Everything's coming with me. I don't really... I'm not leaving...
She's a hoarder.
I'm not leaving anything behind. Nothing really. Just... No, I'm not going to take any negative thoughts with me. I'm going to be really positive and, just like, I don't know.
Drink less wine?
Yeah, probably drink a little less wine and drink more Delacour champagne. But what are you not going to take into next year?
I'm going to be a lot more organised with my packing when I'm travelling because
that's a good one.
I overpack, I over stress. I over worry about things that I don't need to be worrying about, even if it's not about packing, even general life. I just stress about things that I don't need to be stressing about. And trying to be a bit more ahead of things and planning properly and not being so excessive with...
Yeah, excessive, I think is the word.
Yeah.
Overpacking, over-ordering. That's fair.
Yeah.
You'll have a holiday and you'll order like beyond amounts of stuff.
Because I panic that I'm not going to have what I need, so I just order loads.
But then it's like
it's too much.
How can you see the wood for the trees?
Too many
it's
choices. Okay.
Cool. Well, on that note, it is the end of the Wright Advice. We hope that you loved it, and we will see you next week. Bye.
Bye.